this strange thing happened on Sunday. I woke up and I felt different. I felt like somebody I had seen before, I knew before, a long time ago. Somebody from the islands. But it wasn't like something I was familiar with, right? It was like, okay, maybe I'm on a current resonating with them. I wanted to listen to different music. I act a little bit differently. I had a different kind of energy. I said to myself, is there some sort of like gene editing going on right now? I'm biracial, but not a biracial I've experienced before. See, when that woman, Christine, she made those accusations against the justice who was coming in, I was on the street and all kinds of fucked up shit was happening. You know, they had all these moments. They had a specific juxtaposition. The president's sitting at his desk, and he's flanked behind him by the primary picture was 12 women, or rather, one or two people might have been transgender, including his beautiful daughter. He's sitting there signing something, presumably about countering sex trafficking, right? And he's got these powerful, beautiful women behind him. 12! All the pictures were the president with 12 women behind him. Then the next thing you know, Christine's talking about this shit about how the justice coming in assaulted her in college. How old was she? How old were they? Were they like 19 maybe? Was this like when they first came into college? 19, maybe 20? And I said to myself a couple of things. I wrote a couple of reports. At one point, there was a picture of these women in Congress lined up. There were 12 of them. 12 women standing behind Christine while she challenged the justice of the Supreme Court. The thing is, what she was discussing was the same thing a woman that I had been kidnapped with talked about her father doing. See, that woman worked in the maritime sector, and they have this thing called choke points. You ever fucking heard of them? You know what a choke point is, huh? You want to talk to me with my fucking arm over your goddamn neck, huh? You want to do that? It's strategic. And it usually means there's something else in the pipeline you're really trying to cut off, right? Or you're trying to get at. Somebody wanted to play this deal where they doubled up on the bond for the city of Dallas using voter registration documents. It's complete fraud. But everything about this bond is complete fraud, right? Today they wanted to swap out the stock, and the DOJ's got a notice on a 19 and a 20-year-old, beautiful, biracial looking, brown skinned girls. 19, 20 years old the same day that guy and his fake bonds get stock certificates. Do you know what that fucking retirement benefit bonus looks like on the other end of the CGI? Remember when you were trying to launder shit through me from those other those other island guys? Huh? Santa Caridad. Remember that? It worked out real well for everybody, didn't it, huh? Why the fuck are you giving a bunch of skeezy old motherfuckers, a 19 and a 20-year-old brown-skinned girl, as the stock certification on their retirement bennies today? That's what you fucking did. How many other fucking little retirement schemes and pension bennies are you guys giving out, overlaid with a 19 and a 20-year-old beautiful, beautiful, brown-skinned, biracial looking girl that just got busted for sex trafficking by the DOJ? Because that's what you did. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm in a kind of a situation here because I'm kind of at the end of my rope. I'm kind of, there's no going back after this. There's no way to apologize. There's no way to say, oh, it was, what, product development? A war game? simulation, a character test. You've been doing it for years, and you've actually destroyed people's lives. You've been doing it to me actively for 10 years. Specifically, concentratedly for 5 years. And actually, when it comes right down to it, what you did with Michael Cohen and all of those people on the front page of the New York Times is what you let somebody do when they put that fucking paper from the goddamn fucking bond notice on my birth certificate. I love my wife. And a whole page full of names of wives. Right? I've seen it. Marry me, marry me, marry me. I'm your wife, I'm your wife, I'm your wife, I'm your wife. Did you marry a 19 and a 20-year-old today, guys? All of you fucking silvered hairs, did you marry a 19 and a 20-year-old sex trafficker? Was that what you fucking spent the last 20, 30 years covering up for fucking drug dealing sex predators for? Because chances are you paid for it when they were how old? 8? 9?